Hello, thank you for clicking on my video. By the end of this video, you should have learnt how to create something similar to this which pushes back players and other humanoids. Let's get started. The first thing we're going to want to do is create a tool in the starter pack. It's important to note that with this tool we're going to have to go down here to requires handle and we're going to have to disable that, otherwise it will not work. Next we will add a script, a local script, and a remote event. We can name this event push. And then I'm going to go into my local script. I'm going to delete the print hello world at the top, and we're going to say local mouse, and we're going to say equals game.players.localPlayer get mouse. And this is going to get the mouse of the player so we can tell where they click. And then we're going to say script.parent.activated. So when someone clicks with the tool equipped, we're going to connect and we're going to run the function. We're going to say if mouse.target then local model equals mouse.target.parent. We say if model and model find first child humanoids. We're going to check if it's an actual player character, so they can't just click any block and send it flying. And then we're going to also check and model. We're going to check if the name does not equal the local player's name, so they can't click themselves and go flying. And model.name does not equal, I would say, game.players.localplayer.name. I'm going to say then, and we're going to say script.parent.push fire server, and we're going to want to put model. So once we've done that, we're going to want to go back over here to the script, and we're going to want to click on this. I want to open this up and say script.parent, and we're going to want to say .push the on server event connect function, and then we're going to get our parameters, which are going to be the player who sent it along with the to push, which is who we're going to push, who we passed in. And I'll say local, and we're going to get the root part, so we're going to say player root equals player dot character find first child. We're going to say humanoid root part. And then we can do the same for the to push, except we've already defined to push, so we just have to go to push, push root equals to push, and then we want to go find first child humanoid root parts. Once we've got these, we're going to say if player root, and we're going to check if the player root actually has, if player root and not player root, and not player root, find first child. We have to decide what we're going to call our force when we add it. So let's say we're just going to call it push F, which is, you'll understand this bit in a minute. And we're going to say and push root and not push root find first child. And we'll say push F again. Just check it doesn't have a force already applied, so we can't push someone who's already been pushed quickly. If you can't spam it on someone. And we're also going to need to check if the distance between the players is like not above a certain amount, because otherwise you should be able to push someone from the other side of the map. So we're going to say and we're going to say player root dot position, and we're going to say minus push root dot position, and then we're going to go to the end of the bracket, and we're going to say dot magnitude is smaller or equal to, and here is where you put how far you want people to be able to push from. For this I'm going to set it as 10, but you can play around with that. I'm going to say then, and we're going to say local push F equals instance dot new body velocity. So we're going to create a body velocity, and this is what's going to push the player backwards. So I'm going to name this we have to name this what we've put here. So we're going to say, we're going to name that push F as it is up here, otherwise this will not work. So let's say push F dot max force equals vector3 dot new, and we're going to want to put, let's put 1,000,000. It doesn't really matter, but it's got to be very high up number. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now we're going to want to set push F dot velocity equals, this is like the force that's actually being applied, so we're going to say minus, and we're going to say push root dot c-frame dot look vector, and this is going to get the actual way the player is facing from their humanoid root part, and it's going to minus it so they go backwards. But this will be quite a weak force, so we're going to times this by, let's do 110, and then we're going to say push F dot parent equals push root, and then we're going to say weight 0. Let's do 0.3. That the longer you leave this weight, the more time the force will be applied, meaning they will go back further in total. So this and that will control how far the player actually goes back. And then we're going to want to destroy the push force, so it doesn't go on forever, and so they can be pushed again. And I think that is pretty much it. So if you'd like to copy this out, I could zoom out a bit, I think. Oh, I can't zoom out very well. And I might be able to fit that in a bit, so. Alright, once you've got that, you're going to go in. We'll add a zombie or two to mess around with a bit. I don't know what's happening here. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. My thing's on, sorry. Alright, and if we press play now. Okay, we're in. Okay, so we can see they're chasing me. So if I get my push tool and I equip this, and then I click on him, he goes flying back. See, I can't click him from here, but if he gets closer, he'll go flying back. I'll just prove it works with this other one too. Oh, there he goes. And save that one. And that one. Thank you for watching. If this helped, please like and subscribe and share the video around, as this really motivates me to make more videos for you guys. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.